Hey everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your undefeated world champion Toronto Blue Jays. Now I should say it's our repeat season. So last time out, Randy Wolf just kind of did what he did, just gave up a lot of runs, and we had a heck of a barn burner, 13-17. Luckily Lindstrom, we learned from our mistakes. He closed the game out in the 9th. So, heading to the third game of this 4-game series here, it's going to be Dr. J, Jeremy Guthrie on the mound against Pignatelio. Now, I've never even heard of this guy, but looking at Guthrie's condition, clearly not in the best of shape heading into the game here. Not compared to their lineup, nobody on our team is. I mean, Braun's looking good, Aurelia's looking good. They have 5 batters that are better than average. But game's not played on the stat sheet like this. It's played on the diamond, alright? Let's get into the game. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. We're going to play some ball. Play it here, play it now. And we are, I see the Yankees held off the A's in the 9th. That's something that might be interesting to see down the stretch, seeing how the other teams in other divisions are doing, because I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to win ours. So Jeremy Guthrie, ERA of 4, essentially. Look at that wind. That is going to be a big factor, at least to start off. It is a factor of 3 heading directly south. Alright, here we go, ball game. Here's Matthews Jr. So in a situation like this, I'm completely fine trying to get a fly out. See? Oh, Grandy. Alright, well. A bloop single. Nothing of it, right? Just try Nick Markakis here. Runner takes off. Loduca with the throw. Oh, this is just going to be... Oh, Grandy. What a Looney Tunes start to this game. This is like Bugs Bunny right there. Okay, alright. That's not what we wanted. Loduca, are you serious right now? Okay, 1-1 count. At least he blocked that pitch. That one goes for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 now. He puts it in play. It's going foul. Count remains 1-2. He puts that in play. That was a bad pitch selection, and that's going to be 1-0. Now, I'm curious to see if that goes down as an earned run. Looks like it did, even though it's not Guthrie's fault at all that he got to third base. As Loduca catches that foul fly out. Adam Dunn swinging hard at that slider, strike 1. Swinging hard at that changeup, 0-2. Missed the fastball. Struck him out on 3 pitches. Here's Justin Morneau. High inside fastball missed, 1-0. And a mistake, that's going out to the outfield. Rios runs it down to prevent extra bases. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here's Veritek. Takes strike 1 on the fastball. Puts a changeup in play. That will fall. And Guthrie's having a worse start to this game than Wolf did the last time out. I think Wolf only gave up 1 run in the first. Here's Aaron Hills. Strike 1 on the bottom left. Slider just went inside. 1-1. He puts that in play. What is going on here, man? 1 run's going to store. The quality starts over in the first inning, man. Goodness gracious. What is going on? Aaron Hill finally came up swinging when it mattered. Alright, Guthrie, ERA is almost at 5. Let's just buckle down, get out of the inning. Connor Jackson, he's in as bad condition as you are. Are you serious right now? 5-0. They're going to go through the batting order. Strike 1 on the fastball. Swung hard at that slider, miss. 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. So Guthrie gets out of the inning with 2 strikeouts. But 5 runs on 6 hits. That is unheard of for our pitching staff. All right, we just got to ignore that, right? I can't think of a start we've had as poorly as that since Tim Wakefield's first one of last year. All right, Pignatello making a season debut. Left-hander. There's Rich Aurelia. Wind's heading directly east. Factor of 3. And this is going to be a big test for our batting staff here. We got 17 runs across the game yesterday, and now we're already at a 5-run hole. after the top of the first. He's got a fastball with splitter. Curve went inside. Payoff pitch to Rich Aurelia. Nobody on, nobody out. He read that breaking pitch well. Hit to Utley. 1 away. Here's Ray Durham. 503 average. 10 homers, 40 RBIs. Ball 1. High splitter for strike 1. Splitter in the dirt missed. 2-1. Curve missed. 3-1. I have a hunch. Walked him already. Ray Durham's on base. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's Berkman. 36 homers, 92 RBIs. He had 10 RBIs in the previous game. Had his home run cycle. Hits that between first and second. That's going to make it a single for Lance Berkman. First hit of the day for the Jays. Runners on first and second. 1 away. Here's Rios. And this is an opportunity we cannot let slip. Strike 1. Strike 2 on a high curve. That's some BS right there. Let that splitter go. 1 and 2. Let that curve go in the dirt. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. It's going to be a payoff pitch to AR-15. Runners on first and second. 1 away. He read that well. That's going. It is going. It will stay in the park. But we're getting 1 run back. Rios with an RBI single. And that's going to bring up Braun against the left-hander. Strike 1 on the splitter. And he cracks that one. Just in case. If it's not, it is gone. Ryan Braun coming up clutch when we needed him. It's a 5-4 ball game. This first inning's about to be a wash. His 54th home run on the season. 3 RBIs as he comes across the plate. Look at that. His ERA. Oh, look at that. The wilt. He's got an ERA of almost 100. Strike 1. Ball 1 on a splitter in the dirt. He's pitching into deep counts, and that seems to be coming back to bite him because our batters know they can be a bit more patient than usual. If you strike 2 call there, here's the 1-2. Lowell puts it in play, past the pitcher, but Utley will field it. Over to first, just got him by a step. That might have gone down as an error because that was an easily grabbable ball. Utley made up for the pitcher there. And just about a step and a half. Here's Luke Scott, lefty-lefty matchup here. Swings up the first pitch he sees to Aaron Hill. Over to first, that's going to end the inning. So that first inning was a wash. We got lucky there. The error was Loduca, of course. They're 5 for 6. We're 4 for 3. Heading to the top of the second now with the top of the lineup again. Ball 1 on the fastball. Fastball there for strike 1. When his southeast factor of 3. Swung through the slider. Here's the 0-2. Oh, didn't bite on that 50-50 call there. Didn't take that one either. It's going to be a payoff pitch. And he went down looking. Just couldn't get the bat off the shoulder that time. There's Nick Markakis. It's the first pitch he sees. Bouncer to Lowell. Over to first. Got him. 1 away. Excuse me, 2 away. There's Chase Utley. Went out in foul territory his first time up. That one is going to left field. Scott on the run. Makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down in the second inning, and that's exactly what we needed from Jeremy Guthrie. Just lock them down now. He needs to pitch to get deeper into this ball game. Bottom of the second. Loduca leading off, 462 average, 4 homers, 21 RBIs, has 1 extra RBI from a nice number, 420 on his stat line. Takes strike 1. Pignatello already tired. Splitter in the dirt, 1 and 1. One and 2. Pulls that hard over to Mora. Throws it to first. 1 away. Here's Grandy. 453, 28 homers, 70 RBIs. And he smokes that first pitch to center, but Matthews Jr. is there. 2 away. Here's Rich Aurelia. 0 for 1, excuse me. Ground out. Now's our taker time here because he's likely done after this half of the inning. And a quick 0-2 count. That doesn't help our matters. Inside splitter, didn't bite on it. 1-2. Went reaching for that one, and not past Utley. Throws it to first. That's going to end the second inning for the Jays. Both teams go 3 up and 3 down. Coming up in the top of the third for Minnesota, it's the 4-5-6 part of the lineup.
Number 44, Adam
Dunn, 319, 13, 31. His home runs and RBIs are read the same way forwards as backwards. That changeup was across the heart of the plate. Luckily, he swung through it. 2 away. It's Justin Morneau. Strike 1 on the fastball. Swung through the curve. Here's the 0-2. Puts that in play, but it's right at Mike Lowell. Line drive right at him there. 2 away. It's Veritek. Fastball a little low. 1-0. Fastball caught a great part of the strike zone that time. 1-1. Hits the curve over to Mike Lowell. Takes a stride. Gets him at first. Twins go 3 up and 3 down to the top of the third. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. 2-3-4 part of the Toronto lineup. Ray Durham, 0 for 0. A walk his first time up on 5 pitches. They're keeping Pignatilio here in the game to face Durham. That wind is still a huge factor. It's directly south, factor of 3. Feels like it has not been playing a major role. He's gassed out there. 3-1. Unless it's a mistake, this pitch is going right by. It's going by. Caught the strike zone. Payoff pitch to Ray Durham. Nobody on, nobody out. And he golfs that to center field. That's going to go for a base hit. Didn't get a home run, but made the most of what he could get. Leadoff single. And Pignatello's going to come out with an ERA of 18. Here comes in King. Probably first time we're seeing this guy. His season debut. They must be calling guys up from their AAA system just to get through the series. King, a left-hander, is facing now righties all the way through Mike Lowell. Strike 1 on the slider there, 1-1. Berkman hits that. That looks like a double play if I've ever seen one. At second, over to first. They got him. That's been something Berkman's unfortunately been doing a lot. Here's AR-15. 15 homers, 52 RBIs. An RBI single in the game. First pitch is a ground out to second. So essentially the Jays went 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the third. They're 5 for 6. We're 4 for 4. Top of the fourth coming up. It's the last 3 batters in the lineup. 2 RBI double for Aaron Hill. I believe he had 2. 14 RBIs on the season now for him. Grinds it out to Berkman. Made the play unassisted. Here's Connor Jackson. 1 for 1 with the single. Strike 1 on the fastball there. Pulls that inside. It's going foul. Here's the 0-2. That one got away from Guthrie, and thankfully Jackson missed because it's going foul, but that had the makings of making this a 2-run game. Fastball in the dirt, 1-2. He fouls off another one. He's gearing up for another big swing. And he made the most of that goodbye ball. Solo shot Connor Jackson, only 360 feet, his 8th home run on the season. And he battled for that one. We got to give it to him. 6th earned run given up by Guthrie here. Only in the 4th inning. Maybe I should apologize to Wolf because Guthrie's ERA isn't much better than his. Strike 1 to Mora. Strike 2, swinging on that slider. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Top of the lineup for the 3rd time, Matthews Jr. Takes a beautiful pitch for strike 1, that fastball in the lower left corner. Hits that to center. Grandy runs it down. He's there to make the catch. So aside from a solo shot, oh my God, they're 6 for 7. It's a 6-4 ball game. It's the 6-7 part of our lineup now. Braun facing King. We'll give him 1 power swing here. He did not make the most of that. Oh, but it might fall for a base hit. Yes, it will. I stand corrected. Braun with a leadoff single on the first pitch. Here's Mike Lowell. Strike one on the slider. We got to calm ourselves down here. We got to get him tired. Lowell pulls that one over to right field for, left for a base hit. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Let's try something with Luke Scott here. Slider too far inside, 1-0. Hits that hard. That's going to go in between third and short. The bases are loaded. It's just a matter of what batter can get it done. Loduca, 460, 4 homers, 21 RBIs. Quick 1-1 count. Pulls that to center. Caught. We're sending them. No chance. Loduca gets the sac fly. Runners advance to scoring position. It's 6-5 Twins. We're still behind by a run, but we're within 1 now. Here's Grandy. Grandy hits that over to left. This is exactly what we needed. Tagging up. Dunn throws it straight home. No chance. We're tied at 6. So this is a brand new ball game here. Rich Aurelio starting off now. King with an ERA of over 10. One well-placed swing here puts us in the lead. Strike one on a slider. He puts that to center. That's going to go for a base hit. Rich Aurelio, the RBI single, puts us ahead. 6-7. They're going to take King out of there already. Here comes in Troncoso. Is it his? 3 guys are making their season debuts, and they're all against us. Strike one on a curve. Oh, and he popped. That is a nasty slider that guy's got. And he catches that pop-up. That'll end the inning. But a 3-run rally puts us ahead. They're 6 for 7. We're 7 for 8. It's the 2-3-4 part of their lineup. Now the name of the game is how long are we going to keep this leash on Guthrie in this game? Beautiful pitch for strike one. Swung at that curve, nothing of it. 1-2 now. Puts it in play. Nice jump by Mike Lowell. 1 away. Lowell's made a lot of excellent defensive plays so far. Chase Utley both times got the bat on the ball. Strike one on the fastball. Fouls that. Guthrie's tired. Come on, at least get through the 5th inning. Puts it in play. Durham to first. 2 away. Here's Dunn. Went down swinging both times. Strike one on the fastball. 0-2. Got him looking. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that one. Guthrie's through the 5th inning. We're going to have to see our plan for the 6th because we still have 12 outs to get through. It's a 1-run lead for us. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the heart of our lineup. It's Berkman, 1 for 2, a single and a double play. So let's see his pitch. He's got a fastball, I think a curve, and then that slider. The wind is still a factor of 3 heading south. Berkman pulled that right at Morneau. 1 away. There's Rios. There's that slider, strike one. Rios read that slider well, hit it over to Utley. 2 away. There's Braun looking for a cycle, has the home run and the single. Nice slider in the strike zone. Nothing in 1. And he pushes that one over to right field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Ryan Braun is 3 for 3 in the game. That's going to bring up Lowell, 1 for 2 with a single. 18 homers, 47 RBIs. Strike one, 50-50 call to knock our way. They're keeping an eye over on Braun. Fastball low, 1-1. Went reaching for that slider, and I just realized Lowell at the plate, Veritek behind him, 2 former teammates. 1-2 count. Grounds that over to Aaron Hill, throws it to first. That's going to be the inning. A single from Braun goes nowhere. They're 6 for 7. They're 5, 6, 7. Part of the lineup's up. We're 7 for 9. Still got a 1-run cushion. Let's see. I think we pitch to Morneau. We'll see what happens. Okay, we figured out what happened, right? Fool around and find out. He crushed that thing, man. Alrighty, Guthrie, you're coming out. That's his 4th home run on the season. I have no one to blame for myself for that one. And I didn't really put the 2 and 2 together until this point, but Morneau went back to the Twins. I probably mentioned that at some point. No MVP for them in 2007. Yeah, he crushed that thing. Okay, alright, Guthrie, you're out of there. So he went 5 innings, allowed 7 runs. Let's take a look at the score. Switch hitter, righty, righty, righties until Matthews. So it's only natural to go with the right-handed pitcher. Let's go with Kinney. His ERA is worrying, I know that, but he's a relief pitcher. He doesn't have the same amount of innings as their starters do. Fastball missed, 1-1. Beautiful pitch. Here's the 1 and 2. Got him swinging. First side of the inning. Here's Aaron Hill, 1 for 2 with that double. Beautiful. Strike 1. Umpire's giving us some generous calls here. Swing at that. Puts that in play. Put it foul. That one got away from Kinney, but, 6-7 miles per hour. Hill went down looking. 2 strikeouts. Here's Connor Jackson. Strike 1. That one's pulled to third base. Lowell again over to first. That'll end the inning. So we coughed up the lead there. Brand new ball game for the next 3.5 innings. The last 3 batters in our lineup, they're 7 for 8. We're 7 for 9. Scott wins factor 3 heading directly south. We got to be patient. Let him tire himself out. That's why I should have my hands on the controller. Anyways, nothing in 2 count. Letting that slider go, 1 and 2. Puts that in play. That's going to left field. It's a leadoff single. Runner on first, nobody away. Oduka, 0 for 1. A ground out and a sac fly in the game. Has 1 RBI to his name so far. In the game, that is. Strike 1. Strike 2. Why not? Send something here. It's that hard down the line. It's going foul. Still an 0-2 count. High fastball inside, not biting on that. 1 and 2. Fouls that one off. Got really weak swing on that. Goes out to the 3rd row out there. They're still keeping an eye over on first base. Pop that up. Will anybody get to it? Oh, a nice jumping catch by Veritek. This one away. Here's Grandy. Strike 1 on the fastball. Curve in the dirt. Check his pitch count. He's into the mid-20s. Just keep an eye on him. Checking over on first base. Granderson pulled that one. That was pulled well. It's going to the wall. Markakis watches it go. Curtis Granderson coming up clutch yet again. That's probably his shortest home run he's hit as a Blue Jay. 364 feet. His 29th on the season. 9-7 Toronto. They're going to take Troncoso out of there. Right before he was going to get to another righty. Here comes in Jaime Garcia. Harvey Garcia making his debut on the season. So they've had 4 pitchers make their debut on the season. They're lucky to be within 2 runs right now. It was a quick 1-1 count to Aurelia. 2-1 now. 3-1. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Rich Aurelia. Nobody on, only 1 out in the inning. Wins a factor 3 heading southeast. And a mistake, Aurelia pulls that. Fielded by Hill. Deep throw from 3rd. Got him. 2 away. Here's Durham, 1 for 2. A walk, a single, and a fly out into the game. Ball 1, nice miles per hour on that changeup. 2-0. 2-1. And a mistake across the heart of the plate. He goes to center, caught by Matthews Jr. A little too strong on that one. They're 7 for 8. We're 9 for 11. It's the 9-1-2 part of their lineup. Matthews Jr. is just the biggest mystery to solve. I thought Meltmore is leading off. Swung on. 2 swinging strikeouts. Up to this point, he gets himself a leadoff single. And with Matthews Jr., we got a question mark here. The wind is still against the hitter's favor heavily. Runner goes. Oh. Over to first. We got him. They got the runner in scoring position. 1 away. Markakis, strike 1. Got him popped up there. He was gearing up for a big swing. Durham's there. 2 away. Sutley. That one gets away from Kinney. Outside, 1-0. Pulled that hard. Durham with the dive. Over to first. Save maybe an RBI there. We're at the 7th inning stretch. Feels like it took forever. Let's have some good luck. Gatorade 2. Finish off this bottle. Not quite. Oh boy. I also have water if we need it. About a third of a bottle. Anyways, looking at the game now, it's the heart of our lineup. We have a 1-run cushion. We know our MO when we get to the 9th. Lindstrom's going in. But we still have some batting to do. We got to remember that it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game at the Rogers Center, home of your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. And in real life, Ernie Clement is named to the All-Star game. That's what we like to see for our guy. High inside fastball, 1-0. 2-0. 3-0. Just in case, otherwise hands are up for 2 pitches. Strike 1 on a changeup. It's going to be a payoff pitch to the leadoff man, Lance Berkman. Nobody on, nobody out. Puts that in play to Hill, to first, 1 away. Here's Rios, 1 for 3, 415 average, 15 homers, 52 RBIs. Strike 1 on the fastball. Hits that pitch to center. Will it fall in time? No, it won't. Caught by Matthews Jr., 2 away. Here's Braun. 3 for 3, 3 singles and a home run. Because it's Braun, we'll give him 1 power swing here. Strike 1 on the high fastball. Would have gone golfing for that one. It's a changeup, 1-1. High up fastball, 2-1. Clobbers that one. That's going to right field. Will the wind have an effect? It just cleared the wall. Ryan Braun with a huge insurance run there. He's 4 for 4. His 2nd home run of the game. I believe that's his 4th RBI as he comes across the plate. 370 feet. That just barely made it above the wall. Made it double digits. 10-7 now. Now Garcia's tired. Facing Mike Lowell. And goodbye baseball. Holy moly, that one really died down there because of the wind, but no doubt that one went. It's 19th home run on the season, only 364 feet. A lot of short home runs today. That's going to make it 11-7 Toronto. 2 huge solo home runs for the insurance. We're nowhere near done yet. Still not batting practice. And the wind really let that one die down. Here's Luke Scott. They're going to keep him in, see if they can get 1 more out. It's a left-handed hitter. Ball 1. Oh, 6-7 miles per hour on that changeup. 1-0. Strike 1 on fastball. Pulls that inside. Morneau with an excellent defensive play will end the inning. He'll stem the bleeding there. But we're heading to the top of the 8th. It's the 4-5-6 part of the lineup. I'm seeing 2 lefties. Now's the time to make a pitching change here. Kinney did excellent. Hendrickson, you're coming in. I was thinking about Nina. No, we need just 2 solid outs, maybe 3. Let's see that cutter. Let's see the curve. I think that curve's going to be the bread and butter. Then there's changeup. It's going to be a fastball, curveball. Dunn has struck out 3 times, twice swinging, 1 looking. Ball went inside. Hits that one hard. That's going to be his first base hit of the game. A leadoff single. He's not a good runner. Still have Morneau here. He's looking for a cycle. Home run his last time up. Beautiful fastball for strike 1. Swung through that changeup. Puts that in play. What's going to happen here? Fair ball. They tag him out. So essentially a sacrifice to get that runner in scoring position. There's Veritek. Strike 1 on the fastball. Hits that to center. Grandy's there. Keep the runner at second. He barely got back in time. Here's Aaron Hill. We'll keep Hendrickson in here. That's pulled over to the shortstop. Aurelia over to first. That's the inning. The runner in scoring position is left stranded. They're 7 for 10. We're 11 for 13. This might be our last time batting. Let's make the most of it here. 8-9-1, part of the lineup. Oduka, 0 for 2 in the game. The wind is now directly east, factor of 3. He's gassed. Strike 2 on that fastball. Barely got the bat on the ball there. Through the wickets of the second baseman. That is a bad error. That was such a gimme out. Garcia comes in. Here's a pitcher we're familiar with. Here's Roush. And I think Granderson wants to do what everybody wants him to do. Make them pay for that error. That's, I believe, I can't remember the second baseman's name off the top of my head. I don't know why. That's the second error of this 4-game series. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Okay, that's not a good start. It's 1 out in the inning. So really out 1 for 4. Hits the first pitch. Caught. Loduca got back in time. Wait, is Morneau playing? Oh, no. Okay, so he made up for the error there. A good defensive play. 1-1 now to Ray Durham. Goes golfing for that one, right at the third baseman Morath. That's going to end the inning. We're heading to the top of the 9th. 8-9-1, part of the lineup. And you know who we're calling on here. Make no mistake about it. Lindstrom, you're coming off to close another game with a 3-run cushion. Connor Jackson swings at the first pitch. Lowell, another defensive play from him. 1 away. Lowell's been the defensive MVP so far today. Mora 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Slider went low. Swung through that fastball. Here's the 1-2 now. Got him swinging. That's 3 strikeouts on the day for Mora. And I think probably the toughest out of all. Matthews Jr. Strike 1. Hits that hard. It's going foul. We're playing with house money here. Nothing in 2 count. He didn't bite on that changeup. Didn't bite on that fastball. 95 that one reached. Okay, don't let the at-bat get away from you. Okay, alright, well. Matthews Jr. keeps them alive. That's Lindstrom's first earned run against him on the season. He came in with a cushion. That's his Matthews Jr. almost 420 feet. 6th home run on the season. It's now 11-8. And I want to keep him going in. Strike 1. Weird hit ball. This is going to be a tough play. Aurelia takes a stride. He's going to be safe. They home run. It's a 10-11 game. Utley is 0 for 4, but he's put the bat on the ball every time. Strike 1. Like he just did there. Luke Scott. Get there, man. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Oh. He's going to make it a third. Just run it out. 9-11, huh? That's 2 earned runs giving up by Lindstrom. We don't need to see that. Dunn. He homers here. Who's up after him? We might walk him. We get a force out at a couple bases. Oh, no, whoops. No, score, please. Morneau. This is a... You know what? I'd rather give up a home run to him than walk him and then give up a go-ahead home run. Strike one, huge to get ahead in the count. He pulled that inside. Berkman, step on the bag. That's the ball game. It got dicey there, but your final score. Toronto Blue Jays 11, Minnesota Twins 9. Lindstrom thankfully closed out the game. I'm not sure who's going to be given the win today. Kinney or Hendrickson, it's got to be, I think. Top of the 4th inning, that was Connor Jackson's home run. And he battled for that one. He was fouling off many pitches. Bottom of the 4th. So we got to give our credit to her batting here, because Guthrie let us down, all things considered. 5 earned runs in the 1st inning. Granderson, I think that's where we won the game. It's a 2-run shot. Yeah, it was 9-7. Then he made it 11-7. Final out, Berkman steps on the bag. Player of the game is Granderson. Can't argue with that. Both teams finished with the same amount of hits and errors. We just finished with 2 more runs. That 1st inning, man, that was dicey. We got it into a run-run game. We at least protected the lead all the way till the end. Never give up, right? Knocked in the winning home with the bottom of the 6th inning. I don't know if that's accurate. We'll have to see. We didn't score in the 7th and the 8th? No, it should have been the 7th. Kinney gets the first win for him on the season. Troncoso gets the loss. How's that for your season debut? Home runs. Let's start with the Twins. Matthews had his 6th. Morneau had his 4th. Connor Jackson had his 8th. For the Jays, Braun had 54 and 55. Lowell had 19. And Grandy had 29. Granderson just keeps coming up clutch when we need him. Everybody in the lineup got a hit except Loduca. I mean, our hitting was just not at where it usually is. 4 RBIs for Braun. 3 for Grandy. Berkman went from 10 RBIs in the last game to none here. 1 RBI for Rillia, 1 for Rios, 1 for Lowell, 1 for Loduca. 189 home runs total on the season. 4 pitchers it took us. Guthrie's ERA is almost 5. It's almost as bad as Wolf's. Kinney got his ERA into the single digits. He pitched well. Hendrickson pitched well. And Lindstrom could have pitched better, but closed the game out. And I just realized he didn't get credit for the save, which is a little odd, but what are you going to do, right? Close the game out. That's all that matters. We walk away with the win. That's what happens. So take a look. Stats over here. Only 463 points. Taking a look around the league. Padres 17 runs. Rockies 13, but they're at Coors. Marlins had 11. Reds got shut out. See any walk-offs. Rangers look like a walk-off. And that's it. The Mets won, which is surprising, because they can't seem to do that in real life. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Next time out, our final game against the Minnesota Twins before we hit the road for 3 games to Tropicana Field. Next time on the mound, Scott Olsen. And let's hope he can do better than what we've seen from Wolf and Guthrie so far, right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the final 4th game, against the Minnesota Twins.